are once again welcome to the Bullish Perspective. We are still talking of the Sudanese trouble and disaster. But thank God, let me be very, very grateful to the federal government that at the end of the day, our people have been evacuated. Mostly those listed students have been evacuated. But from beginning, I've said it. We have over 5 million Nigerians in Sudan. In Sudan today, we have the 4th and 5th generation of Nigerians. Because from origin, when people were going to Mecca from the north, Sudan, they passed through Sudan. We're talking of the years that people will either ride a donkey or trek or whatever. Some of them on the way to Mecca, by the time they got to Sudan, they were so tired, they cut off to prepare for another year. Some of them on return, they saw Sudan as a very... And Sudan happened to be a very, very big, good country in Africa for everything. But today, we have evacuated about 5,000 people. But having done that, let us review this scenario again. I said earlier that the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster and Social Management under Sadiq Farouk, Madam. The Ministry of External Affairs, that is Foreign Affairs, Odima. The Ministry of, not Ministry, the NEMA department that appear to evacuate people from collapsed building, from water district that's supposed to be in Nigeria. They now jumped out because the money to be shared now is in dollar, not in naira anymore. Thank God, the Nigeria debtors, they don't even care about naira anymore. It is the dollar that they run after. Then diaspora, of course, diaspora is supposed to be working there. But to me, diaspora should not be more than a unit in the Ministry of External Affairs or Foreign Affairs. Then all of them together. Now, when the issue of $1.2 million came to hire buses, I want us to listen to what the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Sani Buhari, as a permanent secretary in the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs. In describing the situation, he told lies. He first of all said to procure buses, to bring the people from Khartoum to the border, and to pay for air flight. The whole world knew that the first person that volunteered to go there with his planes, Air Peace. Air Peace said, I'm picking them free of charge. And Air Peace have done that. Then the Nigerian Air Force sent Hercules 130 to go there to pick people. I don't know whether this permanent secretary is the Nigerian Air Force that now paid the money of payment for air people. Then there is another airline that went there. But in all and all, he referred to Nigeria that are questioning the money that they are foolish and please take a look. Listen to what the permanent secretary said. Listen to it.
Do you know that in Nigeria, if you transfer money from government account, it does not click because it has a dashboard that can be seen? They will stop it. So we had to alert them. And we sent this money, and it got delayed by the central bank system and what do they call it? SWIFT, the cash transfer, electronic cash transfer system. It got delayed. So they threatened they will not move with the buses. We had to get another means of sending the money to them. So right now we have money that is in transit going to them. They have agreed, but they needed more advance. And believe me, the Sudanese people that we have, the bus companies in Sudan, I won't be unfair to the Sudanese people. The bus companies will consider your advance as your money. Once your money is not there, and there is a difficult situation they are in, they are afraid it is a war situation. If you now finish moving people and you refuse to pay them, well, how can they get their money? So they stop at the number of buses they give you. We have faced this 3 times. So it is easier to criticize from outside if you don't know what is happening. And that is how the 1.3, 1.2. And believe me, whoever thinks that 1.2 million will be enough to move people from Khartoum to the border and airlift them to Nigeria is being foolish and naive.
What is your opinion? Consider what does Sani Gwazo has just said. Referring to Nigeria and even using his finger to touch his own head. Thank God it was his head he touched. That Nigerians that are thinking like this are foolish and naive. I stand on the mandate and the authority of the Nigerian people. I declare it that it couldn't have been Nigerian people that Gwazo is referring to. He must be referring to himself as lacking upstairs here. What? As being foolish and being naive. How on earth will a permanent secretary, the man we hire, will pay his salary, refer to Nigerians as foolish? Does it occur to him at that time that in Nigeria he said that foolish would include President Muhammadu Buhari, the president, the commander-in-chief of the Nigerian forces, would include his minister, would include every intellectuals in this country, would include first-class Nigerians. What made this man qualify him in the beginning to have been accepted? We wouldn't know. Because it couldn't have been just this later days that he will be speaking like this. For abusing Nigeria that they are foolish and naive, I think in a proper saying again, but that is not being done in Nigeria. He should be relieved of his job. He should go home and sleep. All because you were telling the people that the money include the amount of procuring the buses that were never procured, amount of paying for the flight from Egypt down to Nigeria, which was not the truth. Then because they are questioning the reality of you can't scandalously spend money like this. Then you say Nigeria, it is not Nigeria. I return it back on the platform and authority of the Nigerian people to tell Nassim Sani Gwazo that he is the fool. He is the naive. And I am afraid you won't be able to cut yourself out of that. And what made all this character to come to us? It is because of the terrain of stealing that most leaders in Nigeria, the political, have decided for themselves. But the Nigeria people, by the special grace of God, will stop this type of move. We should be able to hold our hand. We should be able to take our private hand. This is a little about the Sudanese evacuation. So, but we thank God at the end of the day, thank the government that the people are back home. The government could have done it faster, whatever happened, the people have been evacuated back home. But I see no reason why Nassim Sani Gwazo will hold that office for 2 minutes longer. I rest my case.